In this video, we're going to learn The Frozen Man by James Taylor. It's in the key of D, and the intro starts with a 6, 2, 5, 1 combination, which is very common. You've heard songs like that. You've heard the 1, 6, 2, 5, 1 combination. Well, James uses the 6, 2, 5, 1 chord sequence in the key of D, and that's B minor, E minor, A, D. So that's really the intro, where he goes back and forth between the 6 and the 2. Then he goes to the 5, and he goes to the 1. Of course, it doesn't sound like James Taylor because it doesn't have his techniques in there, and that's what we're going to look at right now. So instead of just playing a B minor, James plays a B minor 7, where you add the flatted 7th, the A here. But instead of putting the A here, he puts the A up here. Okay? We'll get back to that chord in a moment. And he switches that with an E minor 7, but he goes even farther and makes it an E minor 9. Really cool sound. You can add this note for an E minor 9, and to really make it an E minor 9, add the 5th, and you've got this. This big chord here. It's really cool. Well, if you look at that chord in its full form, it sort of looks like a B minor 7, especially if you add this note here. Because it is. So if you just take the 5th, the 4th, the 3rd, the 5th, the 4th, the 2nd, and the 1st strings, you actually have a B minor 7. And then if you look at the chord, you notice, because when we got here and formed that 4 chord, we have that full form, we have an E minor 9 in it. So real genius-like, I think. He's got a B minor 7 to an E minor 9 without changing his fingers at all. You just go 5, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4, 3, 2. Does that 3 times. Got to go to the 5 chord, which is an A, and he does that by using another great technique that he uses, which is to walk the bass. So he walks from, remember, the last chord he's on is a C minor 9. He walks from that up to the A by using the D major scale, starting with the E note. E, F sharp, G, A. There's your walk. But instead of just playing the A, he plays a D over A, so it's a D chord with an A bass. And the way you do it is you do the bass and then the D chord, so the D over A like that. And then you play an A, but just the top 3 strings. Or I'm sorry, the A bass and then the A chord, the top 3 strings. And then go back to a D. So again, 6, 2, 5, 1. But here, going to the 5 and the 1, walk up. All together, it sounds like this. That is classic James Taylor. So this is a great song to really learn his techniques, especially finger picking. So that's the intro. Now he's ready to start the song. And mainly he just goes through chords, but he adds his own flavor. D, last thing I read to D over F sharp. So now I've got a D with an F sharp bass, another way to say that. G, back to the D with an F sharp. Last thing I remember is a freezing cold. Okay. Then an E minor, walk up to a G. You only need to play a G just. And then you're going to play an A, but now you're going to bar it. And you're playing the middle 4 strings, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Those are the notes, but in this order. You're going to hammer on from the 2nd string, 2nd fret, to the 4th fret on the 4th string. And then you're going back, you're adding this note as well, the D, and then an open, well, it looks open, this A here. And in reality, that is just a D chord, but it's taking the F sharp over here. So it's, again, it's a D over A. So last thing I remember is a freezing cold. Okay. Then you stay on that chord and play it, and then take the D off and make it an A. Add the F sharp, so it's an F sharp minor here. These 6, 4, 3, 2, that's an F sharp minor to a G. Walk up again. A, D, A, just like the intro. Try that again, all that. Last thing I remember is a freezing cold. Water reaching up just to swallow me whole. Same thing, except now you start with the D over F sharp. I sing the rain and the howling wind. Shock to my body as I tumbled in. Okay, so all that was repeated. Really cool stuff, right? He goes to a B minor 7. My brothers and the others to an F sharp minor 7. We're lost at sea to a G. And I alone, D over F sharp. And return to tell me, repeat that, the G. Hidden ice for a century, D over F sharp to B minor 7. To walk E7, the world to A sus4, A7 sus4 again. E minor, D over F sharp, G, A7 sus4, V, and that's Lord have mercy on the frozen man. Okay, then he goes. And then right back to the B minor 7 to E minor 9. By the way, that's kind of a hard form to form quickly, hard guitar form, guitar chord. Just practice it. You might just do, take your fingers off and go right back to it, back up, you know, and just kind of get used to your fingers all coming down at the same time to form that chord. And the second verse is the same. Let's go ahead and play it. Next words that were spoken to me. Nurse asked me what my name might be. She was all in white at the foot of my bed. I said, Angel of mercy, I'm alive, or am I dead? B minor 7, right? My name is William, F sharp minor 7. James McVie, I was born from the E to an F sharp on this D scale. Okay, E, D note, E hammer on, and then hammer on A to B to D. Okay. All right, that brings us to the bridge, which is a G, a lot of E minor, E minor 7, money to C to start by, then F major 7. So I'm playing it this way, where it's 4th string 3rd fret, 3rd string 2nd fret, 1st string 2nd string 1st fret, and then an open 1st string, and then putting the F with my thumb. Now you can play it like this, but I'm leaving this 5th string out and just emphasizing the 4, 3, 2, 1. And then he goes from an F major 7 to an F major 7 sus2. So he's taking this note out, and now he's playing, so this is the 3rd, and he's taking it out and replacing it with the 2nd, the G. And that, whenever you take the 3rd and you replace it with the 2nd, that's called a sus2. So let's do that. A lot of money to start my heart. Take it off, hammer it back on. So you're actually hitting the 4th string, strumming the next 3 or plucking the next 3 and hammering on as you do it. It took a lot of money to start my heart. Okay. This time, the 2nd time through, it's different. G, take my C leg to the F major 7 to find my eyes. When you say eyes, you go to D. Okay. Sort of like we did earlier. And then repeat the first line. Call me still in the yard. And then the last time, it's G, children see when they see me to F major 7. And then you're going to do an A minor, but you're replacing the root with the 2nd or the 9th. So that's an A minor add 9. Oops. Haunting chord, isn't it? From that chord while it's ringing, I thought it would be nice just to visit my grave. You go right to the bass line off the D. Just do the bass line. See what kind of tombstone I might have. All that is the same, so the 3rd verse is the same. I saw my wife and my daughter, and it seemed so strange. Both of them dead and gone from extreme old age. Isn't that just the coolest lyrics? And now he's gonna, instead of go to the next section, he continues the verse. And then the next part is the same as well. It's the ending that's slightly different, so I'll just go right into it. I know what it means to freeze to death, lose a little life with every breath, say goodbye to life on earth, to come around again. Lord have mercy on the frozen man. Okay, you're gonna walk up. E, F sharp, G, and then you can go. That is a B flat to a B, or you can just go A, B flat, B. So you can do that, or you can do that. Either one will work as long as you hear this. So transition to do. F sharp G, to A7 sus4, then to the B minor 7, to the E minor 9. Same intro. Outro is the same as the intro. And there's your song. Isn't that just the coolest song to play? A lot of walking bass, a lot of really creative chord structures. Fantastic song. Anyway, give it a whirl. I'm sure you'll do great on it, and you'll enjoy that you have that in your repertoire. All right, take care. See you at the next video. Bye-bye.